quick reminder on what we'll need for equipment today. You will need a chair, your bands, and then a heavy bag. The bag is for upright rows, and those look like this. So you'll be doing those upright rows. I'd like a bag that's pretty heavy, so like 15 to 30 pounds. That's going to be accumulator style, where we start with 1 and then work our way up to 10 reps of that. So you can go pretty heavy with that upright row bag or box or whatever it is you're using today. All right, let's get started. So we're going to go into a lunging and a squat. So you're going to reverse lunge on the right, reverse lunge on the left, and then go into a squat. We got to get the legs nice and warmed up today. We got a fitness assessment that involves a fair amount of leg work. Good morning, Lorena. So we're going to do the fitness assessment first today. So our warm-up will be a little bit longer than usual, just because I want to make sure you're nice and warmed up for this fun April 1st workout we have. Happy April, everyone. Okay. So you're continuing left and right and squat. So Easter is coming up. It's happening between now and our next session, and I'm sure we don't all celebrate, but it always makes me think of candy, Easter egg hunt, candy, that kind of stuff. So that inspired our question for today. As a kid, what was your favorite candy or treat? So mine was Mike and Ike's. I could just tear up one of those boxes of candies. And I remember on a few occasions just eating so many of them that I felt like I might get sick. But anyways, I loved those as a kid. What about you, Catherine? Did you have a favorite candy as a kid? Oh yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's go into a static lunge with an overhead reach. So we're gonna start with our left leg in front, right leg back. So the squat part of this, or the lunge part of this, kind of just looks like this. Our legs aren't really stepping up. So you're gonna be going just down and up like this. I really want you to focus on pushing through the heel of that front leg as you stand up. And then we're going to add arms into it. So when you sink down, put those arms up to the ceiling. Good. Okay, Liz and Jill, favorite candies or treats as a kid? Oh yeah, delicious. All right, no bakes and all the candy. Sounds good. All right, switch to have your other leg in front now. What about you, Kimmy? Favorite candy as a kid or a treat? Yeah, me too, actually. That was a close second to my Mike and Ike's. What about you, Christy? Oh yeah. Nice. All right, we're gonna move on to our next warm-up exercise. This one is primarily for the arms. I want you to grab probably your lightest band. So we're not trying to do too much arm fatigue right now. Lightest band is gonna go around your wrists. You're essentially just abducting the arms. So you're pulling, keeping the elbows up and pulling your elbows like you're trying to put them behind your body. So essentially you're just pulling out like that. So we are going to combine it with a squat to kind of get the legs more warmed up. So you're just squat, and when you stand up, take that band apart. Squat, stand up, take the band apart. Becky, favorite candy as a kid? Nice. Those are delicious. What about you, Lorena? You have a favorite candy as a kid? That sounds great. All right. And Christina, did you have a favorite candy as a kid? Yeah. That's some consensus in the group here. Okay. All right. So we're going to be done with our warming up now. I'm going to explain where we're starting. We're starting with our fitness assessment. It's a 15-minute block of work. There's going to be 10 rounds. The first round, the first 30 seconds of it will be scissor jacks. We're always going to start out with 30 seconds of scissor jacks. And then we have 60 seconds after that to complete that first round. There's two things that are going to happen in that 60 seconds. So first round, you're going to do one upright row and one split squat on each leg. So that's taking a foot back to the chair, squat down, and then other side, squat down. You really want to try to get this knee that's in front of you as close to 90 degrees as you can. And that will be increasing 1 rep each round. This is also why I had you get your pen and paper for today, just so I want you to write a note to yourself after this portion of the workout about how hard it was, how many numbers you got up to, how many reps you got up to, and we'll go from there. So we have you get your bag nearby, get your chair set up. We're going to get started here, just a second, with those 30 seconds of scissor jacks. All right. Okay. So we are going to go here in 3, 2, and scissor jack. So opposite arm and leg are going forward, and you can step or hop as I am doing. With all of these exercises, make them as challenging as you can to start out with. It's okay as we get through this block of work if you need to modify, but at least start out as challenging as you can. And that is applicable for all of these workouts. Okay, so now we've got 60 seconds to do that one upright row and one split squat on each leg. But in the beginning here, we can afford to be slow and controlled, but things, and it'll seem like we have a lot of rest. So right now we still have 30 seconds of rest before we start the next round, but that will be rest that we need later. All right, and just a note about those split squats. You want to stand far enough in front of the chair that your knee, if you see me here, that your knee doesn't go really far over your toes like this, right? You want to have a position where you can step out and not have your knee really far ahead of your toes like that, okay? Let's do scissors jacks in 3, 2, and 1. And when we get to that upright row, try to really stick your chest out, squeeze your shoulder blades together. That's going to give you a great workout in the back from the rows. 3, 2, and 1. All right, round 2. So we are up to those 2 rows and 2 split squats on each leg. So these first few rounds, you're probably going to get pretty deep into that split squat, pretty close to that 90 degrees in that front leg. And keep pushing for that. It's okay if later on, round 8, 9 or so, you're not getting as deep, but give yourself that challenge right now. All right. So we're starting with the scissor jacks here in 3, 2, and 1. Go. All right, 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. 3 rows, 3 split squats on each leg. Excellent. Also, as we go further into these rounds, you'll feel your balance gets a little harder with these split squats. So one thing you could do just to make your balance better when you're on one foot back in the chair, pick a spot across the room, a small spot like a keyhole or something in the door that you can stare at the whole time you're squatting up and down. And that fixed gaze is actually going to help your balance. So just a little pointer there. All right, scissor jacks in 3, 2, and 1. All right, looking good, everyone. Keep it up. And 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows, 4 split squats on each leg. Let's do this. Also, I mentioned picking a spot to stare at. Try to pick it something that is slightly above eye level. And that's just going to help your posture as you're doing these single leg split squats. So if you look at the floor or something down low, then your body will kind of bend over and follow your gaze. So pick something a little higher just so that you can have a good upright posture as you're sinking down on one leg. 10 more seconds to go. And we are coming up on round 5 here. You're doing great. Keep it up. Scissor jacks in 3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, and 1. Going into 5 rows, 5 split squats on each leg. Okay. This is where it benefits you to speed up a little bit to try to get a little bit more rest at the end of the round. But don't shortcut yourself. Make sure you stand up all the way after each split squat. Okay. Still have 15 seconds to go. All right. And we're going in 3, 2, and split into those scissors. Halfway. And 3, 2, and 1. 6 rows, 6 split squats on each side. Okay. Loving what I'm seeing. Keep up the good work. Still have 30 seconds to go. All right, keep working. Still have 15 seconds. All right. Whew, getting ready for those scissor jacks again. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you get to here, if 6 or 7 or as many reps as you can get to in a round, that's what you'll repeat until the end of this block of work. So just get as far as you can, make a note so you can write that down at the end here. And we're going to 7 rows and 7 split squats on each leg in 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Excellent rowing form, everyone. Looking good this morning. Remember, even if you're going faster on these split squats, make sure you stand up all the way after each one. 24 seconds left. Last 10. Ooh, it's heating up. Wow. Okay. Scissor jacks, and we're off in 3, 2, and 1. Right, 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1. Now we're up to 8. Getting real fast. Okay. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Last 15. Keep it up, keep moving. You've got this. All right. Next round starts in 3, 2, and scissor jacks. Only one more round to go after this. You're so close. Keep up the hard work. And we've got 9, if you're up there, rows and 9 split squats in 3, 2, and 1. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. All right, we've got 30 seconds left. Keep working, keep pushing. We've got less than 2 minutes left in this workout before we take a nice break. So keep yourself moving. And 10 seconds. Oh boy, we are finally here. The last round is here. In 3, 2, show me your scissors. All right, keep it up. You've come this far. Make it good. Really challenge yourself here. 10 seconds. This is the last round. We're going to try to get as many of those rows and split squats as we can in 3, 2, and 1. Only 45 seconds left before we rest. Come on. You've got this. "30 seconds. You can do it. "15. Keep working. Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, everyone. Really proud of all that hard work you did. Whew. Not an easy one, right? The legs. Let's take a couple minutes. So write down, grab your piece of paper. If you have pen and paper nearby, I would like you to take a minute now. Write how far you got, how many reps you got in the rows and the split squats, and maybe a note about how you felt. Like it felt easy until round 4 or 5. Anything that you can use to compare next time. When we do this fitness assessment at the end of the month, you can see if you feel any different than you do now. So this month, we will repeat the fitness assessment, this thing we just did for the last 15 minutes. We'll repeat that, the last workout of the month. But actually, the rest of the workout is going to be different from today and the last month. So just changing it up a bit. We repeat the fitness assessment so you can compare, but the rest of the workout today will not be repeated at all this month. All right. Still, let's take a minute for ourselves. You have earned it. I know a couple of you probably have seen, I put a message out that I scored a large flat screen TV from the house across the road. They put it out on the curb. I have no idea why, for their trash. And I grabbed it and I bought a new power cord, and by golly, it works. So I don't have it up today, but I'm going to mount it on the ceiling here in the next week so that I can see all of you now, but it's on a computer screen. I'm actually going to have it bigger, like on a, I think it's like about 43-inch screen, so I can really see everybody's hairs. I'm looking forward to that. More of you. All right, let me just run through what we're going to do next. This is a workout I came up with, and I'm calling it Say It Isn't Sumo, as in sumo squat. We're going to repeat the sumo walk. So the sumo walk is what we're going to keep going back to. You're going to get into that wide stance, like you're going to do a sumo squat, and then you're going to take itty bitty steps forward as you're staying down in that sumo squat position. When you've traveled as far forward as you can, then you'll just travel as far backwards as you can. So that'll be 30 seconds at a time that we're going to do that. So we'll do that and then do an exercise and come back to it, do an exercise, come back to it, do an exercise. So the exercises we're doing in between the sumo walking is plank, push-up, and a shoulder band abduction. So the shoulder band abduction is the same thing that we did in the warm-up with the band on the wrists. Not squatting, just doing shoulder work. So I would recommend you pick a little heavier band than we used for the warm-up, since it's just a 30-second interval that we'll be doing 3 times. So pick something a step up from what you used for our warm-up. We're going to be doing 3 rounds. So all exercises will be doing 30-second intervals, 30 seconds of work, and then we'll transition right into the next exercise without really any rest. So get the band that you would like to use. For planking, whatever modification you would like for that, if you want to use a chair or use the mat. And then push-ups, if you have hand weights and want to do a chest press laying on the ground, or if you want to do chest press at the wall, push-ups on a chair, or push-ups on the mat. You pick what works for you. It'll be a 30-second interval of push-ups. So pick what is going to work for you that you can keep moving through that whole 30 seconds. All right, let's get started here. So we're going to start with our sumo walk. Remember, it's just a forward and a backwards walk. So we're going to get started. Get that wide stance, toes pointed out, and we're walking forward in 3, 2, and 1. Just tiny little steps, like as small of steps as you can take. So you're really only advancing inches at a time. But the real rub here is sitting down as far as you can, which I know it's a big ask. We just did all those split squats, but you're up to it, right? Keeping your butt down as far as you can as you advance forward and backward in 3, 2, 1. Now let's get in plank position, and we're going to hold a plank for 30 seconds. Go. $15 to go. And 3, 2, and 1. We'll go back to the sumo walk. And 3, 2, and 1. Get those feet nice and wide, toes pointed out. Push-ups are next. And 3, 2, and off to your push-ups. Nice and slow here. Whoa, we are done with cardio for today. So everything we're doing here for the rest of the workout should be at a slow pace. 3, 2, 1. Say it isn't sumo. Off we go again. Sumo walking. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds. We're going to do the band shoulder abduction next in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that band, put it around your wrists. And we're pulling back, really trying to stick your chest out and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you separate your hands from each other. Okay, excellent. All right, 10 seconds before we head to the sumo. 3, 2, and 1. Sumo walk it is. All right, last 10 seconds here before we head to our plank. And 3, 2, and plank time. Okay, final 15 here. Keep that core tight, drawing your belly button into your spine. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, sumo walk again. Don't have any April Fool's jokes planned for you. I thought about maybe asking everyone to do like 100 burpees to warm up, but I just didn't think I could keep a straight face. Maybe the joke is that you can't walk after today, huh? I don't know. It's a tough leg day, right? All right, push-ups next. Fifteen seconds left. And 3, 2, and 1. Sumo walkers again. Now, I know you all are doing a great job in challenging yourself right now. So obviously we're doing a lot of these sumo walks. Just stay down as far as you can. Obviously, towards the end of this block of work, your leg and your stance is not going to look the same as it did in the beginning, because we're doing a lot of legs today. But just keep moving, whatever position your body is in. It's all about just keeping moving. In 3, 2, 1, and we're grabbing the band for the shoulder. And let's go. All right, doing great. We've got, after this, 1 final time through. So that's 3 more minutes of work after this. And then we have a good break. And I have some core candy for you, or core exercises. All right, sumo walking in 3, 2, and let's do it. Only 2 more times the sumo walk after this. All right, keep it up. Heading to the plank here in 3, 2, and we are going to plank. All right, 15 seconds left. You're doing great. Hold that plank. In 3, 2, and 1. Up for some more sumo. Say it isn't so. Here we go. Dancing forward, hand back. Fifteen seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, and off to push-ups. Last time for push-ups today, followed by the last time for sumo walks today. You can do this. Fifteen seconds to go. And 3, 2, and 1. Last sumo walk. We are finally here. Just the band shoulder exercise after this, and then we get a good rest. All right, final 10. Keep moving. 3, 2, and 1. Grab your band. And you're pulling apart as far as you can, aiming those elbows behind the body. Getting that good shoulder posture work on today. And we are finished in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we are going to take 2 minutes here and just catch our breath, get some water, and get ready to finish with some core work. Okay. All right, we're not starting yet, but I'm just going to kind of talk about what is next. We've got 4 core exercises we're going to do in a row. And we're going to work for 30 seconds and have about 10 seconds to transition to the next one. So it's not much rest, but enough to kind of get into position for the next exercise. The first is going to be a single leg V up. You're going to be taking one leg up at a time Arms are straight, and you're crunching up towards the ankle. So you're going to just alternate, taking one leg up and crunching up towards that ankle. The second is a slow cross-body mountain climber. So not the mountain climber that you're really used to. You're going to take opposite knee to opposite elbow. So right knee to left elbow, slowly, left knee to right elbow. If you're doing it on a chair, that looks pretty much the same. Left knee to right elbow to left knee kind of thing. Okay, third exercise. Third and fourth are the same, just one is on the left side, one is on the right. We're going to do a side plank. Now, there's a couple different ways to do a side plank. I think a few of you are going to like this version. So you're on your elbow and you're on your knees. We're going to take the arm under the body. So you're starting with, you're looking at your arm up to the ceiling, you're looking at that hand, and you're following it, twisting it as far under your body, twisting your hips as far as you can. We're going to go back and forth like that. If you like, you can do it on the feet, twisting like this, up and back. If you like to do it on the chair, you can even do it on a chair, twisting like this. Still going to get that good side abdominal core work in this position here. So that's going to be 30 seconds on the left and then 30 seconds on the right. So let's get started here. And we're going to go and with the single leg V-ups, starting in 3, 2, and 1. So we've got 30 seconds here, and then we'll be going right, flipping over and doing those slow cross body mountain climbers next. Remember with the crunch, pick a spot on the ceiling that your fixed gaze is at so that your neck doesn't bend too much. 3, 2, and 1. So we're transitioning into that mountain climber position so that we can do the tucking the knee. So you're aiming, go ahead and go. One knee towards the opposite elbow. And this is a slow and controlled thing. You want to feel tension in your abs throughout the entire movement here. Try pushing your butt towards the ground as far as you can. Prevent it from sticking up in the air too far. 3, 2, and 1. All right, left side plank. So get in position for whatever side plank you'd like to do. And you're taking that hand from the ceiling, wrapping it under your body, and then twisting back up to the ceiling. Feel free to just do a regular side plank if this twisty business is giving you any shoulder issues. All right, and we're switching sides in 3, 2, and other side. Okay. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Whew. We're going to do single leg V-ups next. Just a couple more times through on these exercises and we're going to be done. And we're going. Alternating legs, looking up at the ceiling at that fixed spot as you crouch up. Okay. And 3, 2, and 1. Get into your mountain climber position for those slow cross-body knee tucks. There we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we just have a few minutes left in this workout. All right, pat yourself on the back because you've almost made it through the first workout of the month. And 3, 2, and 1. Left side plank is next. Get into position. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, and switch your sides. All right, up and at 'em. Here we go. And go. Planking on the other side. All right. Final 10 seconds. You've got this. Keep moving. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, the final round is upon us. Can you believe it? We have made it to the last round, which is starting in 3, 2, and 1. Crunch up, single leg V-ups. All right, final 10. Then we're going to switch it up to the cross-body mountain climber knee tucks. And we're going in 3, 2, and roll over. Get into that mountain climber position. And we're starting this in 3, 2, and 1. Slow, deliberate knee movements towards the opposite elbow. Keeping those hips pressed down towards the floor as much as you can. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, 2 exercises left. Last minute of the workout today. And your left side planking in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. This is it. We are done after this one. And side plank and go. All right, 15 seconds to go. Keep it up. Keep moving. And 3, 2, and 1. Whoa, let's just stay on the mat. Oh, I'm not making anybody stand up after that. All right, so we're going to go into a stretch for the inner thigh, first of all. So take your right leg, put it out straight in front of you, and then swing it out to your right side a little bit. Sometimes that's enough, depending on how flexible you are, to feel that inner thigh stretch. If you're not feeling it, just lean into that right leg a little bit. But with the sumo squatting and the split squatting that we did today, you need to pay attention to this area. You're feeling it. Okay. All right, well, congratulations everyone for getting it done today, and for being here and doing a good thing for yourself first thing in the morning. Switch legs. So now that left leg's going to be straight out, and kind of swing it out to your left side a little bit. Lean forward to get a stretch in that inner left thigh. All right. Next up, we're going to do some hip stretching. So going to be on the mat. Take your left ankle, place it right above your right knee. And sometimes just getting into this position is enough of a stretch, but if it's not, really press that left knee in towards the mat and lean forward, and you'll eventually get a feeling of stretch in that left hip that we're looking for in this position. All right, and switch sides, right ankle over that left knee. So after the heavy lower body day today, you'll be happy to hear that what I have planned for Tuesday is not lower body. There are a few elements of lower body in it, but primarily it is a strength training day for the upper body. So that will be a nice complement to our workout today. Kind of work on the top half more than the bottom half for the workout on Tuesday. All right, let's stand up so we can get some quad stretching in. So if you need to support yourself on a wall or something for balance, you could do that, but we're gonna reach on that left ankle and pull back. Really need to pay attention to these legs today. Who is feeling it, right? Those legs. All right, switch sides, other leg. So if you wrote down your results from the fitness assessment, tuck that little note for yourself away in a safe place. Put it on your fridge, put it in your car, wherever, somewhere you're not gonna forget about it, because we will refer to it a little later this month. All right, hope everyone has a great April 1st. Thank you for being here with me this morning. And I will see you Tuesday, or in a few minutes for those of you doing stretch and roll.